Hi, thanks for joining us. We are going to show you how to make a cauliflower shepherd's pie. This is Violet and Rose. You guys want to say hi?
Hi.
Rose, you want to say hi?
Hi.
The first step,
Mommy,
1 second.
Hi.
Yeah, you just said hi. So the first step of this is we're going to make a cauliflower puree, and we're going to be using the deluxe cooking blender to do that, and we're going to do a heated puree selection with it. So with this cooking blender, the reason why it's called cooking is because it can get hot as well, so we can heat it. So I'm going to talk about this just for a minute, and then I'll show you how to make the puree. So in the first, you can, let's turn it on. You can see, I don't know if you guys can see exactly, but there's different options. You can do a smoothie. You can make alternate milks, which is really nice. I've made like cashew and almond milk before. You can grind things. And then on the other side where it's hot, you can make jam, soup. There's a heated puree, which we're gonna do today to make the cauliflower puree. And then you can make a sauce in it. Also too, it's self-cleaning. So if I can find it, I'll post a video of it self-cleaning. That's really nice too. So then you don't have to take it in the sink and clean it all out. It self-cleans, you can just pour it right out. You put 3 cups of water in it, and then just like a couple drops of Dawn or whatever, you hit the heated wash and it cleans it right out. So that's a great feature of the blender. So I'm gonna show you guys first, and it says to do it in order. So we have a half, we keep that on. We have a half a cup of water, and I am using our adjustable measuring cups. They come in a set. This one is not included. Well, this might be included in the new set, but this is our mini one. It just goes up to.
Mommy, I have a boo-boo.
I do have a boo-boo.
How
It's
do you
just
do that?
teaspoons, and it goes up to a 4th cup.
How do you do that?
I'm not sure, I just scratched on something. This is 2 cups, and this goes up to 4 cups. And then the one that we're using today is 1 cup, which is really nice. So if you're laying it down, you can see it like eye level and see exactly what you're filling up. So I really like these cups. So you want to pour this in for me, Mommy?
Can I put the cauliflower?
You can do the next, yeah. All right, so we got a half a cup of water. The next is the salt. So those were our measuring cups. These are adjustable measuring spoons. These are our spoons, and it's really nice because they all click together like this, so they stack. They're not adjustable, it's called stacking. Sissy's gonna do that one since you did the water, okay? So these are stacking, which is really nice that we have a flat top, so they can fit in almost any spice bottle. They fit in all of ours, but I have a lot of stuff that's not Pampered Chef spices, and it fits mostly in all bottles, so it's really nice. Okay, we need a half a teaspoon for this, so fill that salt up and add to it. While she is doing that, we use a head of cauliflower. You can obviously buy the, well, you can put this in as I cut it, okay? This is one of our steak knives. It comes in a set. We use them for everything. They're really a nice set to have. And then I'm cutting on one of our cutting boards. So you could either buy, you can just, well, hold on, let Sissy get the salt in. Here, you gotta,
get the spoon?
yeah. Here, let me get it.
Can I duck it?
You sure can. It's getting low, that's why. All right, and actually the salt that's in there, I had grinded from our salt shakers. They're very nice. These are our salt shakers. You can start putting those in. And then I use that. We have our own Himalayan pink salt, and I just grinded it up in my little salt bowl, and they put it in. So like I was saying, you can either get florets. As I cut it, you can just grab them and put them in.
Can I do some too?
Yeah, you can do. Hand some to Sissy.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, shit.
Cut these up. Yep, Sharon. Doing a good job.
This one?
Yeah, those are good to go. Cut that one in half.
Yeah.
Cauliflower is super messy, so it might be easier to get the florets so you don't have to make a mess. Yeah, one little more section over here.
Okay. Here, let's get a new one.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Give me some.
Can't forget yours of those. All right. So we have our cauliflower in, our salt, and our water. So let's get the, hold on, no, you can't do that. You gotta get the lid on. some pieces. Oh, hold it. Nope, you run too fast. So here you just need to, you'll hear it. You lock it in, and don't start. It won't go unless the lid is locked. So if it wasn't locked on right and you were worried that it would like come off and make a big mess, it's not going to start until it knows for sure that it's locked in and it's on correctly.
Okay.
So you want to
start it.
Okay, you can hit the start button, but no. All right, baby. Okay, you have to turn the toggle stick. You can if you're going to turn it, you can't push it.
Okay.
You need to turn it until you get it to the heated puree. So you can turn it. Turn the knob. Keep turning the knob. Stop. Okay, now Sissy, you can press. Well, you turned. Okay, so it's going to heat up. I gotta get my little tool. Lose my. Now it's heating up, so it's gonna kind of stop, and you can see up there it shows you it's heating up in the numbers. Make sure you don't touch it. Now what you can do is you can take this off, and this is called a tamper, so you can tamper it down on the sides.
Can I do
Hold up, I'm going it upside down. Losing my mind.
Here, you are.
Just hold on, we don't need to do it right yet. And then you can just put the top back on. Also, the blender comes with a cheesecloth, which is nice. So if you're making milk, and you can squeeze out all of the stuff from the almonds, like you'll squeeze out the milk from the almonds. And when I made cannoli dip, and I had to use this bag to squeeze out some of the ricotta cheese, the water in it. So that comes with the blender as well.
It's not working.
No, it's not that it's not working. It heats up and it goes. So it's gonna keep. So you can kind of see it enough. I'm gonna stop recording so you guys can go to the next step. But when this is finished, it will all look like that puree, and I'll post a picture with this so you can see what the final product looks. But you can kind of see enough. All right.
Hello.
Okay.
Hi.
Tell 'em.
I'm doing this today, and
What is this?
we're making food today.
Yeah.
And we're making stuff today.
We're making stuff today.
I don't know, but this makes the stuff.
All right, so this is step 3 of the cauliflower. Step 3. Well, step 2 was we just had to turn the broiler on.
Oh.
So that's step 2. If you're following that recipe, you can.
Hello, we're having fun! Yay!
The puree is still going on in the background, so it's a little loud. But right now, we are preheating the rock crock.
Or the oven, too.
Okay, right here you can see. This is our ceramic pot. That's awesome. It's microwave safe, oven safe. It goes in the broiler. That's why I have the broiler on. You can put it in the freezer. You could put it on the grill. And it is a awesome product to have in your collection. There's several different sizes. This recipe actually calls for the Dutch oven one. Can you just switch your back, please? Can you just switch your back, please? Thank you. Right, she needs the taller one because she's shorter. All right, so what we're gonna do with a rock crock, it also comes with a glass top. Like I was saying, this is kind of like a crock pot on steroids. Anything you use, say you have like a chicken that you're cooking for 8 hours, you could cook one in here for 4. Cut that time in half. So it's really awesome. All right, I don't think they can see. There you go.
Okay, don't do that. Why?
I'm gonna have to probably move the camera over here so you guys can see better.
So hot.
We're gonna use the mix and chop here in a minute. This is our mix and chop. I'm just gonna start, and this breaks up the meat really awesome. Turn this heat down a little bit, and you can, but do not burn yourself, okay?
Yeah, because I remember one time.
Let your sister try for a minute. You need to switch her spots. And just twist it. You're doing great. Yeah, I am. So you can see, yeah, you can try it again. Switch spots again. And you don't have to switch stools, just switch spots. So this mix and chop is awesome to grind up ground meat. We scramble eggs with it. So leave it in and twist. You can see the beveled edges there that make it really, really nice to do. Here, let me see this so I can show it real quick. And I'm gonna add our 3 onion spice here in 1 second. I'm gonna get that down. Will you keep doing that? Put that down and get our spice out.
I didn't mean to do this.
Yeah, keep doing that. All right, here's our 3 onion.
Can I do that?
I'm just gonna kind of sprinkle it in there.
Why I'm
It
doing
calls for a teaspoon, but I'm just gonna finish that bottle off. Didn't have very much. All right, so that is the 3rd step. We are just using the rock crock, and we are going to do this until the ground beef is brown and it's done. And we did 2 pounds, and then I believe it called for a tablespoon of that 3 onion rub, and this is still going, the puree. Okay, so the next step is to grate 2 carrots. In the recipe, it shows that you can use the prep grater for this, but I'm just gonna show you one of our vegetable peelers. This actually comes in the set of 3, and there's 2 different ones with it, and this is the vegetable peeler that comes in with it, the set of the 3. So I'm just gonna clean this off, and I'm actually just going to use, once it's clean, I'm gonna use strips from it. I do this with butternut squash, sweet potatoes. This is probably one of my favorite peelers that we've gotten so far. It works really, really well. It's quick, it's easy, and it makes like strips like this. We've done like a butternut squash lasagna with it. It's definitely one that I would recommend. For the 3 set, you get all 3 of these like different peelers for $15, so it's a really nice deal. So it's kind of just making my carrot thin, but then I'll be able to add this to the meat here in just a minute. So while my meat is finishing, it's almost done, I'm gonna add these carrot shreds to it. I'm gonna take some of these, I'll add some of that. And then I'm gonna add a 4th cup of flour to the meat to thicken it up. But I am going to actually use almond flour. So usually when I do that, it always maybe changes up the consistency just a bit, but it's using it for a thickener, so it will thicken it up either way. I just used a soup with it the other day and it was completely fine, so I think it'll be okay to do that. So I'm going to continue to grate the carrots, and then you can kind of see them down here, just like that. All right, so this is the next step. I'm going to drain some of this excess grease from the meat out, and then I'm gonna be adding the carrots and the flour into the mix. I'm going to use our mini oven mitts to drain some of this out. Good. I'm going to add the carrots in. Flour. Use one of our scrapers over here. I'm going to show you this in just 1 second. However you want to grate those carrots, I think would be fine. So if you don't have something like that, don't really think the size of it matters. But that was step 5. Okay, so this next step, I'm gonna put in our stainless steel bowls. This comes in a set of 3, and this is our 8-cup one. So this is the smallest one. There's the medium and a large size. They come with black little lids that you can push down and it stays sealed. It's really good. It's nice. You can like keep lettuce in it. You can keep lots of stuff, but it does. I always like to tell people that it keeps lettuce really good for a few days in here without browning. So we're gonna mix our broth. The beef broth, it's 1.33 cups. Again, I used our like those measuring cups that I talked about earlier. This is 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, and then a 1/4 cup of tomato paste. And I'm going to use our whisk to mix this up. I believe this is the 6th step on there. Just mixing this up. And I'm gonna add this right into the rock crock mixture that we have over here with the beef. And I'm going to let this all cook until those carrots get pretty tender. All right, so I'm gonna combine the last couple steps of this. I am going to show you our can opener. If you have one, you probably love it. If you don't, it gets a little, it takes a little bit of time to get used to. Some people get frustrated with it, but it's a little bit of a learning curve from an old one. So this is going to go on the top, and you're just gonna hear it kind of like, you'll hear it kind of click onto it, kind of locks in, and then you'll want to unlock at the end. And then you can use this button and pick up. And it's really nice because it has like, there's no edges, like sharp edges. It's really nice. I'm gonna use our little can strainer to strain my peas. Just hold it upside down. Probably can't show it on that side so you guys can see. I just had it up like that, so then you don't have to dirty. Oh, I just dropped it. But here is my can of peas. I'm gonna add to the mixture. I don't know if I'm gonna use this whole can. Hold on 1 second, babe. Mixing that in. So we got our carrots, our beef, our peas. Good job. And then I'm going to put this cauliflower puree right on top. And then I am going to broil this for 3 to 4 minutes, and then I will post a picture of the finished product. And I'm going to smooth this out just a bit. All right, that's it.